And I also forgot to hit my start recording button because I'm trying to save my recordings now with all my audio separated. Unlike what Twitch does by default. But we have new... Oh yeah, the surveying quest. I have yet to start that even on main. I've been going to the Temple of Space on main. Haven't done anything for temporary, so it's not enough time to do it, so I'm not even gonna bother. But next, the next round of this, I'm actually gonna... The new zone is nice. And funny enough, people who wanted one last look at, the view of where they added all the new areas, the land that was cut from there, everybody ended up dying whenever as soon as they logged in because of it. There's some test runs. I'll probably do that maybe a bit later. This was actually an okay boss fight. The new mechanic they have with the Watchers basically make it almost seems intended to take Varka and just drop him down. But honestly, I also have him as he's double crowned right now. The only thing I didn't do was I'm still getting my words. I'm tired. Honestly, I might make myself another caffeine drink here soon. Still waiting for that first 120 to hit. Alright, so let's see. So I want to get caught up on the interludes. So I want to finish this first. Then we had this. Then there's the Perilous Trail. Which, for that, you have to do Chasm Delvers. I know this one is Ito's quest. I forget whose quest is Imperatrix Ambrosia. Which, oops. Oh, wait, I think that's Raiden's. So we have to do a few character quests to get in there. And then to get here, we need to... Honestly, we could just jump right to it, because we can just go right to this, but... Nah, I don't think so. So, set Lee away. Also raise the volume here once I get loaded back in. Like in OBS, it's max. I just need to raise it in-game because I normally keep it low whenever I'm VCing while playing. Excuse me. I'm getting better about hitting the toggle mute. I'm glad insert and delete work on here, but if I'm using my Discord hotkeys, which I might switch them to insert and delete, yeah. Just a huge might. Anywho, what I was gonna do, while I'm still a bit scatterbrained. Yeah, we'll get a 4. There. Come on. Oh, how if I'm holding W instead of Q? Well, that's an oopsie daisy.
Ah, hello. Are you here for something off the shelf, or do you need something forged?
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if you'd heard of something called a Wonder Core.
Of course I have. Sorry, who's asking?
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past, for stage use.
Yunjin? Stage use? Oh, so you must be Miss Yoon. Sorry. My brain's finally caught up. It's not used to doing much beyond bashing a hammer all day. Everyone's heard of you, Miss Yoon. Even folks who don't make it to the opera all that often. Like myself. So, you're here to ask about Wonder Cores, huh? As it happens, I do know how to make them. Matter of fact, I made some for Lady Ningguang back when she was building the original Jade Chamber. The types of ore needed to make Wonder Cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them herself last time. I don't suppose you've brought any yourselves?
No, we were gonna ask you what kinds of ore we need.
Sure. Well, you'll need two kinds. Star Splinter Iron and Subrosium. If I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang sourced her Star Splinter Iron from the Mount Tianheng area. They say it resonates with visions. It could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. As for the Subrosium, though, that's trickier. It's all but unheard of on the market.
Then where do we start?
I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard is that the people around Mount Tianheng have some sort of magic trick that can pinpoint the location of the stuff. Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my advice, start by looking for Star Splinter Iron around Mount Tianheng. And if you run into any locals, ask them a few questions about Subrosium.
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story of the divine damsel of devastation also takes place on that mountain. I hear the view there is quite spectacular. A favorite destination of the Adepti, in fact. Perhaps it can give me some inspiration. Let's not delay. We should head straight there.
And onward we go. Actually, before we go onward, how close are we? 2 fights, 1 of those, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, I can craft those. Okay, we're gonna go abuse a very windy cube here for a few. Okay, and I think, yeah, we're already reduced. We should be fine. This might be 2 annoyingly long fights, but whatever. We have time. Let's go, Beth.
Lightning flash!
Yep, I forgot about that detail. I forgot.
Don't get too close.
Oh yeah, it really doesn't help that I came in here with only 2 elemental characters. You know, we're gonna restart this fight. We're taking a mulligan on that one. Yeah, because outside of weapon damage from Jean, all of their abilities and all of her attacks are gonna do nothing. Alright, who were we? Get some Kaya in here.
This will be interesting.
And we'll bring you for... Oh no, we already have him for shields. Extra shields.
I'm taking the stage.
Let's give Kaya a little bit of food here. Actually, both need it. Now we're gonna go poke at a very angry and windy cube.
Take this.
Yo, it's that guy again.
Thunderclap.
Fire it up!
What's up, Red?
Freeze!
How you doing, buddy?
Power core.
Cool it!
Power technique.
Check this out! Supporting fire!
Yes, it is a Monday. And tomorrow's grocery day.
Fire it up!
Power core.
I'm hoping your shift goes quickly though, Red. Yeah, just because. Let's make you a... I don't have it.
This out!
Damn it.
Power technique.
There's a pyro tornado.
Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
Lightning flash.
Come on. Get up and glad. And missed that one entirely too.
Stop it!
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of damage coming my way from that fuck up.
Cool it!
Where are you at? Where are you at? Yep. I'm just gonna get far away.
Check this out!
Power technique. Lightning flash.
Yeah. Come on.
Bellowing thunder.
Dodge this!
Feel the beat.
Fire it up! I got you covered!
I'm used to this much. Amp it up.
Don't get frostbite! Cool it!
Power core.
There we go.
Don't get too close!
Lightning flash.
Touch!
Zinyan's like knocking on death's door at this point.
Freeze! Supporting fire! This moment will be frozen!
Take this. Thunderclap.
Dodge this! I'm not done!
Says he's not done, but he's getting right back up. And heal the others. I'm not gonna... We'll use the radish soup. No, we're not gonna use the radish soup on them. And these are easy enough to make. I'm looking forward to adding more. Fair enough. I just hope the current one's not gonna be like too hard pressy. Like, what I mean by that is, like, I know people who get like chat anxiety when they're called out, and it's like, I'm letting it go for now because I haven't had any complaints. So what's there is staying. You had a spread shot, you still missed, Lumine. Why? Yeah, as of right now, everything's all good.
Check this out. Amp it up. Catch the wind. Freeze.
Slide into all 4 of these. Missed that one twice, come on. One thing I never get about this fight, it always regens some health even if it doesn't have any orbs put in. I think new beans supposed to... Oh, hell yeah, I know you got the KFC ones coming in, but what other beans do you have coming?
Cool it. Oh, so sorry. Fire it up.
Alright, that's one go. I gotta do one more of that. Oh, definitely one more since we got a twofer on that. Spicy cinnamon. I can definitely see that being there, like, not just like, you know, having that little bit of a bite because of the cinnamon, but I can also see that being more on the line of, how do I put it? Aromatic. Like an aromatic spicy. Yeah, that's another reason why we're doing that quest, but I want to get Sucrose to level 60 first. Oh, I can imagine. Especially if you're not one that normally does intense heats. Because didn't you have like the Carolina Reaper one in there and everything else?
Freeze.
Take this!
Here's backup.
Pyrotechnics! Charge it up!
Don't get too close. Cool it.
You don't like sour things? Look for a bag. No, I see, I see.
Dodge this.
Power core!
Yeah, man, we're gonna get one.
Fire it up.
That... Oh, the rain. It was overridden already to, Hydro.
Amp it up!
This one will be frozen in time. Freeze. Check this out.
Feel the beat!
Took one from you. Not being particularly good at that gliding stat at all today. I'm still tired though. So how much more of this game is there? We're only getting into the 3rd zone. I'm not even at the end of it on my main account, and I've been playing that for around 2 years now. There's a reason why this is a recurring one every Monday. game is massive, and as much shit as it gets for being a gacha, it costs nothing to get all the content and just play to play it. If you're trying to be a meta whore, then, you know, rip your wallet. But if you have that level of fuck you income, you know, more power to you. I can at least say this attempt went a lot faster than the last one. Wait for you to come down.
Check this out.
Alright. We're done with this for a while now, and probably not going to do any more boss grinding on stream after this. Purely just because, well, each time. Unless I'm looking to pad time out at like the end of a stream. But I'll be doing stuff off stream to do stuff.
Lovely weather we're having. Will you
Oh
join
yeah.
me for a walk?
Oh no, I love this game. It has its moments where it does piss me off, but you know. Well, what does Funtoon do for that? I know what Funtoon is, and I haven't really messed with it at all. I don't know, there's a lot of things I kind of just veer away from, especially whenever it comes to the Super Metroid crowd. Both just because I think one of these days, just to back up my bullshit on SM, I will do an SM stream at some point. At some point. Convert them to 8. But, no, whether it was anything with Funtoon, or, well, I know it's a chatbot, but I always associated it with Super Metroid because I first saw it on Oats and Goats channel. I saw it on Tig, I saw it on Albies, I see it on everybody who's associated with that circle. And because of one of the bosses named Fantoon, I just associated it with, you know, that, you know, Fantoon to Funtoon. But no, I will do that. I also need redemption for that that bot Mega Man X ending the other day. So I don't know, might be a 2-game stream, because last I recalled, whenever I was trying to do Mega Man X speed runs, I was trying to get my 100% sub 1 hour, and my best was 102. Alright, Sucrose. We need 1 Windwheel Aster. Windwheel Asters are very easy, just go here. Better yet, no, we're gonna go here. Oh, I love Mega Man X. And I'm the oddball whenever it comes to that, because my so, Mega Man X, the original's my favorite, hands down. But another one that I absolutely love is Mega Man X5. It was my first PlayStation Mega Man X. Whenever I think I got that while I was laid up with a broken ankle.
Oh.
Yeah. I trust me, I hate the dialogue spam on it. But no, I really enjoy it. Yeah, we got a new experience thing. Here we are, some adventure experience. Got those done. We got some of our dailies done too. And whenever I go to redeem that, we'll get that taken care of. And let's do some polls. Yeah, because even whenever I get the... We'll just do what we're gonna do here. Alright, are we pulling on the new character that I won't be able to use until way, way later in these streams? Considering we're just unlocking Sumeru ones soon, because of my self-imposed challenge. Or are we going with Chaska, which I'm pulling for her on my main? Actually, you know what? I just decided it right there. We're fully on Linnea. I mean, I'd be able to use Chaska much sooner, but... yeah, if I'm pulling for one-on-one, I'll pull for the other on this. So let's go. And we start off with some garbage. And... actually have mixed feelings on X4. I don't know, I just don't personally like the flow of it. And thank you for the bits there, Red Triangle. You're actually the first person to put any bits on this channel. Oh, man. I need to come up with some bit ideas, like different sounds to go off and such whenever somebody does a bit redeem. I am going to be phasing out the Streamlabs alerts in favor of Sammy alerts. I just need to build all that and put it all together. Like the one I got right now is if you redeem Uno. Took me a long time to solidify my idea for them. Yeah, no, I'm even struggling. Thank you again for the one. I'm even struggling just to think of like just basic things for my emotes. Like I have an idea of the character model I want to add. Oh no, there's a channel point redemption called Uno. That's basically your first, but I just named it Uno because I do have a little hidden thing there. Your first? Oh my god, you're first! Congratulations! You did it! You really did it! Good job! Welcome to the stream today. Nobody can take that first from you. Let's commit tax fraud.
How about no?
Okay. There you go. Now, if somebody were to cheer 444, it would time you out for 4 minutes. I call it draw 4. You could have gotten an early preview of that. I put that on my server. I took the... I don't want to say I had the idea. It's a direct steal I did from Doug. I used a separate track from Mario Kart 8 compared to the one he does. And he has like a cheer one where he has like a bunch of his voices recorded, and I did like... Oh god, there's like 3 tracks, but multiple recordings on each. Ah, fair.
Thank you for Add Astra.
And that last daily's... damn it. I meant to redispatch everybody. Fish will go here. Amber, you're alive again. Our third miner in the context of mining. I know somebody's gonna take that out of context. Thank you for the hydrate, Red. I just looked over. Aurora can go and gather those. Actually, meat and eggs. Yes. Yes, please. We'll send Lynette. Yeah, my emotes on my last channel were fairly easy because I just built them around the things that were said commonly. But like now I want to change it up and change up the formula from what it was. No, I'm not going to say what the channel name is for that. If you know it, don't say it in chat. You will get popped by the auto mod or me if I see it. Alright, so let's switch back to the other party. And we're gonna time out Red now. I would rock Poop Master 69 though.
Wind lead.
I still remember my first ever file on A Link to the Past.
My experiment will succeed.
This was back when my brother was borrowing it from somebody on our Super Nintendo. And it was around the time the Nintendo 64 came out, and I was obsessed with like the graphics and everything at the time. So everything had to have 64 in it, and my first named character for A Link to the Past was Poop 64. I shit you not. Ads are incoming. And of course, during a cutscene.
I came to Mount Tianeng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top.
I'm not
This is
sure if you
quite a
have
trip
turbo or
down
not
memory
there,
lane
Red.
for me.
Hold on, let me scroll
Look
this
at
up.
these majestic, towering peaks.
Yeah, you do.
The gently flowing streams. It's like setting foot in paradise.
But yeah.
No wonder the legend of the divine
Yeah, you weren't too far
damsel
off
of
for that one.
devastation is said to have taken place here. Adepti wander oft where mortals seldom stride. Indeed, this looks like a place that one might expect to be frequented by Adepti.
The Divine
No, that makes
Damsel
sense.
of Devastation is your upcoming
It's probably
opera,
what
right?
I'm gonna do once
And
I
the
get
story
my
takes
disability
place in Mount
or some
Tianma.
kind of stable income, which
Seems
I'm
like
still
you have a
failing
real
miserably at
connection with
finding
this
a
place.
work from home job for that.
What's the story about, though?
It's the story of a girl becoming a hero.
Cool. A hero story? They're Paimon's favorite.
The legend first arose in this area.
Did
It
Lumion
is
just
said
get
that
struck
there used to be a
again?
prosperous village on the mountain. In that village,
No,
there was
okay.
a loving couple who were completely devoted to one another. One day, a terrifying monster appeared.
There's a long, awkward
The
pause.
wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster. Her husband was so distraught at the news that it broke his spirit and drove him to madness.
Gross
The
indeed,
vile
Red.
and vicious monster told
Imagine
the
having a
villagers,
lover who's
"You want
that
to live,
devoted to you.
You must
Could be
sacrifice
me.
a child to me."
What a nasty piece of work. Paimon sure hopes this monster gets put in its place.
But the monster was so terrible and so strong that all within the village were terrified of it.
If you're
They had
watching
no
Twitch
choice
and
but
you're
to
on
give
your
in to the
mobile,
monster's demand. Just while they
without
were
your charger,
discussing
I'd
whose
say,
child would be
mate,
given over to the
if it's
monster,
from
a
full,
little girl
maybe about 3
suddenly
or 4
stood up
hours.
and came forward.
No, don't do it, little girl.
But if you're just using it, like in
Unbeknownst
general,
to anybody else,
my
she was
phone, I have
concealing
Pixel
an
8,
exorcism
and it
spell.
lasts the entire day.
She approached the monster's
Unless I'm
lair,
doing like something on
feigning
full
fear and
brightness for the whole
trepidation.
day, and then yeah, I get like
When she finally arrived,
around
she
8 hours out of it.
courageously drew her sword and
Otherwise,
entered into a
I
fierce
keep my
struggle with
brightness
the monster,
between
from
50% and
which she eventually emerged as the
75%.
victor. Her extraordinary abilities drew the
And
attention of the Adepti, and they took her
yeah,
as one of
no,
their
it
own.
does really well.
Her story became the stuff of legends.
If you want some
But alas,
suggestions on a phone to
the
pick, I
paths
can
of
look into that
mortals
for
and
you, because
Adepti
that's one thing I
seldom
dabble
cross,
in
and she would
heavily
never
is
again
mobile
re-enter
technology.
the mortal world. And so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished like a wisp of smoke into thin air. That's how the opera ends.
The fact that it didn't fully charge it either tells me, A, your charger's not having good connection to your phone, like you might have some lint inside of your port, or maybe your cable's going bad. I had a USB-C go bad recently and I had to switch to another one for my phone. You got one on Amazon I'm gonna do next. This one is, I think, yeah, definitely look into that. An easy thing you can do to make, if you don't have the tool for it, to clean out your port, take a bread tie, strip the plastic off of it, and then just put the tiniest little hook, just a straight 90-degree angle at the end of it, and then you can get down inside of there with ease. But yeah, try swapping cables first, see how that does, and if that doesn't work, try just slowly scraping through with the bread tie idea I told you. Yeah, that's a good thing to always check out. And if it's a USB-C, also consider looking inside of that too, because it, if you saw the connection on it, yeah, it's basically just a hole going inside. So if you already had lint in there, guess what? You just pushed it inside of the male end of the cable. Anyway, we're gonna look at Shenhe.
I really like this story. But I personally think that perhaps the little girl was not as brave as the opera makes her out to be. I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
Oh, by the way,
Never
did you test
considered
out that
that
pyramid
before.
command that I sent you?
Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to
Shenhe
portray.
loved phone
A certain
cables
degree of
so much that
deviation
she's
from the
wrapped
truth
herself in rope
is always
thinking that it's
inevitable.
phone cables.
When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose his intention was to inspire his audience with the character of the divine damsel.
I think it's a great story. The ideal story.
Well, it sure inspired Paimon! Let's go get ourselves some Star Splinter Iron! Yeah!
I still can't wait till we get to the parts where Paimon's VA gets replaced. I am not a fan of old Paimon anymore. Use visions. Hey. Nope. No thank you. No thank you. No thank you. I'm only gonna say it so many times.
Don't get too close.
Thunderclap!
I got you covered.
That's what they get for going aggro on me. It's gonna be on top of this mountain, isn't it? You know what? Shortcut. Oh yeah, definitely try the pyramid one. How I first thought it over and I was like, wait, how's this gonna work? And now Funtoon has pyramid, so if you already have Funtoon, then yeah, you can do it today. But if you do it on the Firebot side, then you have way more control over what you want to do with it. The ARG command on there, whenever you do ARG1, you can't set it up in an array to pick and choose from where, but whenever somebody triggers pyramid space emote, particularly a 7TV emote, each one set up in that it's going to do ARG1, which the first argument it picked skips over the command and takes whatever's put in, i.e. the 7TV emote, and it's going to come out like how you see it on other channels, where it just makes a pyramid. Yeah, I'd recommend either doing 5 sets to make it go 3 wide, or do 7 sets to make it 4 wide. I have not set it up for this. Well, not on this channel anyway. Oh, I don't have to mine you. There's one. I'm pretty sure I can... You know what? We're gonna have a little coding break. So, yeah, let's, we're gonna have ourselves a little moment here. Let's turn on the display capture. That lined up perfectly where my Sammy dropped. I need to reset the transform on that display capture, because that's how I did the Mega Man X portion the other day. And reset transform. There we go. So, this one's going to be used for something later on, an idea that Cyanide Kieran gave me. Kat still has yet to have her command made. That'll come with time. But let's put you right here. We're just going to call you... Yeah, I'm going to just call it Egypt. Fuck it. Alright. Trigger is going to be on a Twitch chat message from anyone. And we're gonna do this as pyramid. Now, this, I haven't done it with, hey, that's okay, we're padding out time. Oh yeah, we need to do a pull trigger data. We're gonna name this, just emote. And we're gonna pull from Twitch chat, pull from chat message, and it's just gonna be the message. do from here? So I want to get it to pull just the first. So if I were to just save this, oh, I'm gonna have to set up an array, aren't I? Dang it! Alright, so default variables. I think it is array insert. Array name pyramid. Insert top position. Value to insert. Message. Oh wait, we never set the value for that. Fuck. Yeah, we're gonna come back to that. I'm gonna look at one of the other ones. Namely this. This might give me a better idea. No, not that. The find value. There we go. Save array position as... yeah, just say the position is Egypt. Find value. Message. Yes, I don't think I'm going to do that. So, do an exit here. And then with that, we're going to go into sending a chat message. And we're going to do this a few times, not delete chat message. Maybe if I just type chat, there we go. We're just going to fuck this a few times. Okay. So this should be sending for that. Wait a minute. Okay, I didn't fuck that up. The problem being is whenever I start this up, I think it's gonna pull and post the full message. Alright, let's see how this works. I'm just going to, before anyone else does, only allow broadcaster. Before it gets out of control. So if I do a CAC W, whoops, pyramid, CAC W. It did post. Let's see why. So it's not showing anything there. Let's see how it looks for this right quick. Array name first. Save position as check. That's where I fucked up. Yep, it's find value, exit, insert, and then that. Okay. I think that's how I had that other one set up. I am very goldfish brain on this. Yep. Array, check, first, okay. We're learning, chat. We're learning. Check is not -1. It'll do the thing. Array insert. Array name. Pyramid. Insert position top. Value to insert. Emote. And now I'm going to go to each of these and have to swap them all out with emote. Actually, you know what? It'll be easier to just do this. It doesn't override, damn it. Alright, we'll save that and then try it again. It's being a fuck. We'll just set my name. Just for now. Maybe that is what... It is still not. Yeah, chat nuke, run. What am I messing up here? I still have nothing going over to my variable window. Because like even in here, at the very least, it's still polling. Are they still the same syntax as each other? Let's see. Let me just copy this. I'm just going to change this pyramid. Yep, save variable as emote, pulling from message. Array name pyramid, check, emote, value check, checks if it's not -1, pyramid, insert top, value to insert, emote, and then there's our value. Why is it not doing the thing though, is what's getting to me. So let's try her again. You know, I'll do a cock peg in there. And it's not doing the thing. Huh. Yep, I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm gonna fuck this off stream because it's already starting to irritate me. We're getting back to Genshin before I get too irritated. I heard that. It's going away. There you are. Yes, because there's still ever since March 5th they still had me in limbo per my disability case. It's like they have an ALJ reviewing everything. It's like, my brother in Christ, you've had access to it through this whole process. You've had everything from my doctors, you've had everything from my lawyers, you've had everything I sent in. What the fuck? That's also screwed up. Yeah, you should have well had your return by now. And I'm assuming you did it by direct deposit? And even if you just did paper, that still should have taken 3 weeks at most.
Hey, there really is someone here.
Yeah, direct deposit? Yeah, should have well been in there. What the fuck?
Looks like you were right. Excuse us, sir. Can we ask you something?
Yeah, because it's not just the fact of the government taking their time. I gotta look outside real quick.
Catch that.
Hello,
Okay.
sir. We were just
But no, I
passing
gotta take
by
my
and
time.
wanted to ask if you happen to know anything
Well, I'm
about
not trying to take my
Sabrosium.
time on it. Because, yeah, I was already given the ultimatum twice that if I don't get any kind of income, I'm getting kicked out of here in September. And that the anxiety from that has been tearing me apart lately. I've been putting applications out there. I've updated my resume 3 times to reflect
Sorry,
different things
you
and
can go
different
ahead
job
without me.
types. And
I'd like to have a
still
word with
nothing.
this
Either
gentleman.
left in limbo or
If
just
that's okay
outright
with you,
rejected.
Uncle Mingjin.
I can't stay on my feet for more than 10 minutes. What place is going to take me, especially since I don't have a car to get around?
Shinhe.
I am screwed.
Shinhe, you're alive. The rumors.
Sorry to bring you down. That's the reality of things
All
right now.
these years? I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Sabrosium, but I think you can find some information in the village. This place is deserted now. No one ever comes here, so you can rummage around all you want.
Huh? You know this guy, Shinhua?
Thank you, kind sir. We'll go and take a look around. Don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll be quite safe.
Okay, then let's see what we can find in this village.
That might have maybe triggered an audit. Maybe something on their end. But still... Yeah, I can see that taking maybe a little bit longer, but not almost 2 months longer. Oh, thank you for that, Red. Yeah, I don't know, I've been losing a lot of sleep over that, honestly.
The remains of a god, an abandoned village, Mount Tianheng. Does this mean that the true story of the divine damsel of devastation
Agreed.
happened right here, in this village? The time frame certainly matches, so it seems we're in the right area. Let's keep looking around.
Yeah, that's what I saw over there. Whenever we see Corlaps, we take it because it's a bitch to find, especially whenever you have the tracker on and you have nobody to track it down. Actually, no, I loosely say that because I do, but they also track violet grass, so everywhere I go and I'm looking for lapis, I have multiple pings, and it doesn't show you on the map what the specific ping is. It just shows a hand and an arrow pointing down, no arrow or pointing up based on its elevation from you. And whenever you're trying to farm for Corlapis, it gets real annoying.
Huh. What's this?
The downside to having auto on. Oh no, we can actually read this one. The doctor said you were gravely ill. Don't worry, I will give everything to have to save you. My heart bleeds whenever I see you getting wearier. Your illness beyond treatment. How I wish I could suffer the pain for you. You said you had no regrets in this life and that you only wish for me to take good care of Shenhe. But if you regret nothing, why the tears? I don't know what I've been doing lately, though I still breathe. I feel like an empty shell. I have read the ancient texts I could get my hands on, looking for ways to save you, but it is utterly futile. I finally found it. It's in Mingjun. It was Mingjun. He had kept the book that could save you hidden. I took it and followed his instructions to summon a god and offer a sacrifice. The god appeared. I told him that I was willing to exchange my life for yours. He kept silent and only pointed at our daughter, Shenhe. The god said her fate was to bear the curse of calamity and that she was prone to bring harm to those close to her. The god also said that she might even have been the cause of your death. In that case, I thought I should. I left her in the cave that the god mentioned. 3 days have passed and still no news. I grow restless for waiting, seized by an ominous feeling. I'm sorry, my love. Forgive me. You too, Shenhe. Please, forgive me. How stupid I was. How blind. Let me apologize to both of you, in person. Maybe this is the true story of the divine damsel of devastation.
So, Shenhe is the divine damsel? Now that I think about it, she does behave rather like an adeptus, and she is about the right age. So that's why I've been getting the strangest feeling whenever I chat with her. I should have noticed it earlier. According to this text, the divine damsel from the opera was actually the daughter of the loving couple. And she didn't volunteer. She was sacrificed to the monster by her own father. Oh, the truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why Shenhe said the girl was not as brave as people think. It wasn't her choice to enter that ghastly situation. She was forced into it. Oh, it looks like my father may need to make a few revisions to his beloved opera.
We've looked everywhere, but still no mention of Subrosium. Let's have a look over there.
Now, some of the stories in this game get really deep and fucked up based on what they are. Kind of like on the similar levels that if you read certain Pokédex entries, it will click. Wait a minute. Something in this circle still. Magic engraved on Symbrosium.
We need to go to the middle of the lake south of Mount
Fuck,
Tianhe
I'm on.
at dusk, and we'll find us some Symbrosium. Let's go back and tell Shenhe the news.
One year when I was back visiting, I heard a story about a white-haired adeptus from a merchant passing by. I never imagined it was you. I was a very close friend of your father's. I could have stopped him from performing the summoning ritual. I had plenty of chances, but I couldn't bring myself to stand up to him. I just let things happen, let it all escalate. Well, we all know how that story ended. I bring flowers back here every year. And each time I wish I had a chance to apologize to you.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, he'd only have found another way. There is nothing he wouldn't have done for his true love. Nothing.
Do you still hate him?
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to bear the curse of calamity, so my master bound my soul with red ropes to curb my aggression. But it also dampened my emotions, making me dispassionate, like the Adepti. So if you ask me how I feel about the past, if I hate my father or not, the truth is, I feel nothing at all.
It must have been so tough for you all these years.
Shenhe, we're back!
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. Shenhe, it brings me some solace knowing that you are okay. I'll tell you more about the old times next time we meet.
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end. Shenhe, look! This tells us how to find Subrosium. All we gotta do is go to the middle of that lake!
Let's go then.
Miss Shenhe, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Just now, in the village, we found your father's diary. It turns out that many of the details in the Divine Damsel of Devastation are not true to the facts. So I'd like to change them.
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but now that the main character is standing right here in front of me, I cannot simply dismiss your lived experience in favor of my father's fiction.
It's okay. I like your version.
But, huh?
My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others is the day that I can truly become part of human society. So, I hope that one day I might be brave enough to stand up and protect others, just like the girl in the opera. But I've never thought this way before, and I wonder whether I will continue to think in this way.
Don't worry. I believe you will. In fact, I think maybe you've already started to become the person you aspire to be. You just haven't had the opportunity to see it for yourself yet.
Shenhe! Yunjin! Cut the chit-chat! Let's go! We can't let someone else beat us to it!
And that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna just pop back hill. And then drown ourselves in the lake. How does that sound, chat? You wanna drown in the lake? We're drowning in the lake. Alright, for real this time. Wait till 5:30. You'd be surprised how many people don't know how to tell 24-hour time, and one thing that's always irked me is how it's always referred to as military time, when so many other things use 24-hour time. Especially transit companies. Now to look for Subrosium. We just picked up. We're gonna treat this like Noctilucus Jade.
That's
Here
everything
we
we
go.
need! Let's head back and report in! Paimon's curious if Beto's made any progress.
I'd be really happy if I pulled Beto on this account. She was my main for the longest time on my main account.
Oh, goodness.
So, are they okay?
This is some top quality ore you found. I think I'll get a good end product out of these. Guess now it's my time to shine.
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing? I ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling's never seen a Wonder Core before, and says it'd take a lot of research for him to get up to speed.
Leave the Wonder Cores to me. I'll work on them while you go about your business. Don't worry. It won't take me too long.
Much obliged, Master Zhang. We should look into the Adepti sigils next, but where should we find items relating to the Adepti?
I'll sort that out.
Oh? You got this then?
Yes. I have been training with the Adepti for years. I know a thing or two about making sigils. When we first met, I told you I came for the Jade Chamber, not the contest. In fact, I came specifically to deliver Adepti sigils. Master heard that Ningguang was planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber, so she sent me to deliver some Adepti sigils to her. Master also said she hoped that I can take this opportunity to rejoin human society. But now that I'm here, I wonder if I've been removed from the world for too long. There's so much basic knowledge that I lack. Maybe it won't work for me to stay here after all. But either way, I'm very glad to have met you, and I'll take care of those Adepti sigils.
Without knowing the ins and outs of your situation, I can't say whether you should stay or not. But now that our paths have crossed, we'll always have a connection. So if you're ever feeling down, come find me on my ship. There'll be a drink waiting for you.
Thank you. So, Master Zhang, I'll need to use your facilities to make the sigils.
Fine by me. I'm actually curious to see how the Adepti arts work. Maybe I'll learn something.
Whew. The sigils are ready. Though they are in some respects inferior to my master's, I can assure you there will be no quality issues.
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Great! Let's go submit them before someone else gets there ahead of us.
Whenever we finish off this quest, I get one of my favorite sacrifice spots. One of the rituals I do on my main account from time to time, and this is just poke fun at the one character I always give shit, and that's Mika, which I'm pretty sure if you type it into chat, the 7TV emote's gonna pop up in there showing a trash can. Yep, there it is. I throw him off the Jade Chamber to his death before doing pulls.
Ningguang's little secretary! We found all the materials!
Oh, already? All three of you found them together. Okay, I see. The Wonder Cores and Adepti sigils look good. It seems that we found our winners. I hereby announce that the winners of this material procurement contest are the Traveler, Yunjin, and Beidou.
What? It's over already? I haven't even found the prostrate yet!
Sucks to suck, loser.
So close, but so far.
I'd like to invite our three winners to please proceed to the Jade Chamber, where Lady Ningguang is waiting for you.
Huh? Where's Beidou? She was right here!
Captain Beidou has some business to attend to. She will join later. Please come with me for now.
Alright then, guess we'll head on up to the Jade Chamber first. This has been a long time coming. The last time we went up to the Jade Chamber was ages ago.
I want to say it's been a few months in our time since we were there. This is technically Jade Chamber 2.
Combine the Adepti sigils with the Wonder Cores and insert them into the Jade Chamber's control compartment. The construction of the new Jade Chamber is now officially complete. Once the tethers are released, it will soar into the sky. Thank you all for your work. Now it is time for me to fulfill my promise.
Yeah!
Miss Yun, I've already heard something about the reason for your involvement. You are looking for a venue for your new opera, aren't you?
That's right. Lady Ningguang, I would like to hear your opinion.
The unveiling of Miss Yun's grand new opera surely requires a venue of equal grandeur. So what would you say if I proposed that we stage your first performance right here, in the newly built Jade Chamber? The Jade Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the mountains and the bustling city. It is fitting for the finest performance to be hosted in the heavens. I can think of no better stage for you than here, Miss Yun.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Then I will prepare my props and other articles shortly. Please allow me to bring all these aboard the Jade Chamber.
You're quite welcome. It's truly what a good opera deserves.
A traveler, Shenhe, Paimon, I'll be leaving now. Do come and see my play when the time comes.
You're next. What is your question? I should clarify. I do not know your brother's whereabouts. Please, don't waste your question on this matter.
Wow. You're a mind reader, Ningguang. Oh well. Guess Paimon will ask a question then.
Managing a successful business is not as simple as you might think. Capital, connections, sensitivity to the trends, and instinct for what is a good opportunity. All of these traits are crucial. If you want to know how to make money, I will honor our agreement and give you an answer. But that is not to say that it will work for you.
Wow. Paimon hadn't even asked the question yet.
I was confused for a second. I thought I
Your question
accidentally
was written
skipped
all
over
your
it.
face. Now look, you helped me rebuild the Jade Chamber, and I intend to repay you handsomely for it. So I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance, you may seek employment here. I will pay you at the highest rate of remuneration.
Oh, great! So next time we run out of Mora, we just need to come to Ningguang? No more questions from us. Shenhe, you got a question?
Me?
Yes, this is a group effort.
Thank you. But I don't have anything to ask.
Are you sure? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'd urge you not to squander it.
Yeah, just don't waste it. Hold on a second. Paimon can probably think of another one.
Lady Ningguang, do you think I can ever fit in Liyue Harbor?
Now that is an interesting question. Liyue Harbor is very inclusive. As long as you respect the rules here, you will not be turned away. So, the key is whether or not you yourself can develop a sense of belonging in Liyue Harbor.
Huh. A sense of belonging.
Yes. To become fond of a place, to feel part of it, it always requires a reason. Perhaps someone you've met, or something you've experienced here. Or perhaps you enjoy the atmosphere of Liyue, and you will become accustomed to it. In short, everyone needs a reason to stay. I hope you can find yours soon.
I see.
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet. I'm a little later than expected.
Come on, Beidou! It's your turn! Do you have a question for Ningguang?
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. She forced me to help out, so I figured I may as well get involved with the contest. Ningguang, don't forget what we talked about. It's not gonna be easy to deal with. I don't think my fleet can take it on their own.
Don't worry. I have made preparations. The wound dressings are ready, and the Millilith have set up an ambush.
Glad to hear it. Watch your back. Stay alert.
Beidou? Ningguang? What are you talking about?
You'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation. Maybe it's better that you don't know.
I think this is what leads into our actual fight with
When I first set
Osail.
foot in the Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform and looked down upon Liyue Harbor far below. At that time, I dreamed that one day the Jade Chamber's shadow would be seen in all 7 nations of Teyvat. My wish has not changed to this very day. However, it is not only out of consideration for myself that I have built the Jade Chamber anew at this time. I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue Harbor, bearing witness to the prosperity and peace of the human world. And I hope that you can all witness it with me. Let the Ascension ceremony commence!
Yep, Osail fight.
Right on cue. The Avenger of the Vortex, Beisht.
Who's that?
Osail's wife.
No, Beisht,
Final
not
follower of
Osail.
the Overlord of the Vortex.
Sounds like you knew this was coming.
Beidou sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
Got it. Well, let's go fetch the Adepti.
No. In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone.
All hands! Tsunami incoming!
What's that? Wait! A giant wave!
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us all. At least if you die, I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
What are you doing here?
We can't let you be the only one taking this risk!
I hardly see this as a great risk. The people of VOD Harbor are well prepared, and she is already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive. I may be nearing the end of my stamina, but in a fight to the death, I think I have the upper hand.
Yeah, this is one of those one and done fights that you don't ever see again after it's done.
Obey! Unleash!
Don't get too close!
Lightning slash! Animal tech.
Obey!
Miss me.
Manifest! By ordinance divine, obey!
Enhanced animal module 75! Stay clear!
I swear by my sword!
Fire it up!
Unleash!
Here's backup! Ow, ow, ow!
Manifest! Obey!
Absorption test! Animal hypostasis emulation!
It just, the water eats it out there. Kind of funny because even in normal world it'll still go off.
Take this! Animal tech.
Manifest! Unleash!
Check this out!
Cryo incarnate!
She's getting away! Shouldn't we go after her?
This place is unstable. It is too risky to continue pursuing her. If the place collapsed, the consequences would be disastrous. Let's head back.
Even if we didn't have Penha on the team, it'd probably still be an easy fight. But, are you okay?
I'm just a little exhausted. Otherwise, fine. I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect you to follow me. Don't worry. She's not coming back anytime soon. After an injury like that, she'll likely seek refuge somewhere else.
How did things go underwater?
It's been dealt with. She was injured before entering the water. It didn't take too much effort to finish the job.
Good. So the crisis has been safely averted. When you visit the Jade Chamber in the future, you will be afforded generous treatment.
Lady Ningguang, The fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyan Stone Forest and the surrounding waters have returned to normal.
Thank you. How are the Millilith?
Thanks to the medical supplies you prepared and Lady Keqing's command, our losses were minimal. Of course, we owe huge thanks to this young lady for her help. On behalf of the entire Millilith, thank you for your service.
Just like the hero in the story.
Great. Then next time I watch Miss Yun's opera, I'll be able to take the compliments. I wasn't trying to be a hero, though. I just wanted to protect you.
Let the soldiers recuperate, but don't let your guard down. If she returns with a vengeance, we must be prepared.
Yes, ma'am.
You've been monitoring us for some time now. I trust you've reached a conclusion.
You wish to hear one's opinion. Well, things would have hardly gone so smoothly had it not been for Shenhe.
That I do not deny. However, final victory was always going to be ours, even had things been a little more arduous. If it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
One has observed your adaptation of the Guizhong Ballista, and find oneself compelled to admit that you have evidenced some degree of novel thinking. You have learned from past failures and prepared for this crisis in advance. This is considerable progress compared to the last time. Hence, on balance, one finds your performance during this trial satisfactory enough. But there will no doubt be further trials to come in the future. Do not suppose that one will not continue observing you hereafter.
While the position of Tianquan remains mine, I will always ensure Liyue's safety.
Shenhe, one saw you secretly venture out from the mountains a few years ago, and noticed the air of dejection in which you returned. Hopefully this trip to Liyue Harbor has been a different experience.
Just step away for a moment.
Yes. I can't explain it, but I feel happier than I expected.
Good. Traveler, please take good care of Shenhe. She is a dear child. In fact, one has many fond memories of Shenhe's childhood that she may be interested to hear about.
There'll be no need for that.
Oh. They are all like this. Fine. Since you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you. One shall be going homeward now.
Please, have a good rest. Come to the Jade Chamber when you have recovered your energy. We must celebrate both the completion of the Jade Chamber and the fact that Liyue has weathered another crisis. This banquet must be the most spectacular ever.
And now we can teleport to the Jade Chamber. But yeah. It's a long ways up. You see why I throw Mika off here whenever I'm doing a polling ritual.
Wow! Everyone's already seated! It's Paimon's first time attending a banquet in the Jade Chamber. The food here looks amazing.
All of you here are my distinguished guests. I am determined that each of you thoroughly enjoys yourself. Those who don't drink alcohol, please, help yourself to other beverages. Fine wine is a delight to the senses, but it is far from the only one. I trust you will find the marvelous view from the Jade Chamber to be an equally gratifying indulgence.
Have you heard? Miss Yun's going to be performing today.
Sure have. Honestly, it's the main reason I'm here. I've never missed any of Miss Yun's performances, and I don't intend to start now. I hear she's going to perform The Divine Damsel of Devastation today, the one written by her father. I've been so excited that I've barely slept the last few nights.
Hey, look! Miss Yun is
going on stage.
Watch your ears. A lot of people find this annoying because they're not used to Chinese opera.
批冠到这里本该接近尾声，但今日我再添一笔，唱与诸位听。知道为敌人不识，自有知音多情思。功名烈烈见流星，只知无愁心。彼时鹤归，茫茫天地无依靠，孤身离去。今日再会，新朋旧友坐满堂，共聚此时。
What did you think? Personally, I thought I sang rather well.
It was beautiful.
It wasn't your voice, English VA.
It was wonderful. Also, thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks to you, the Divine Damsel of Devastation is a more nuanced tale than ever. The play has an ending, but life goes on. I believe you will find a way to fit in Liyue Harbor.
Thank you. I think I've found the opportunity I needed to change.
Ms. Yun! Here you are! Great to see you! Huh? Hey, this young lady with the white hair looks like some kind of VIP. Yeah, that's it, like an adeptus. Wait, you're the girl from the opera, aren't you? The divine damsel herself! And look who else we have here, the illustrious traveler! Well, I'll be... This was definitely worth showing up for. Let me pull up a chair, all right?
Bro is so soft right now.
Chat. Get better acquainted.
Alternatively, you could leave us alone. That is, if you'd prefer to finish your drink via the orifice of your own choice.
Uh-oh, this feels all too familiar. Shenhe's back to her old self again.
Seems she still has a long way to go.
Hey, what are you doing?
Calm down, Shenhe. Calm down.
We got a few achievements during that, plus we get a free pull off of that. Another one down. Next one. Actually, we're not going straight to the interlude. Next, we're going to be heading here. Requiem of the Echoing Depths. But first, Gampa. I'm very close to another one, too. Alrighty. Let's go and get that tagged now.
Traveler, right on cue.
Hey, Catherine! Got any new commissions for us today? Also, how come you look so happy to see us? What have you done?
I went to the shrine to draw a fortune slip earlier. The shrine maiden told me that it is the season for an unexpected reunion.
Catherine? Drawing fortune slips at the shrine? Is it just Paimon, or is that the most unusual thing ever? Wait, no, that's not the unusual part. We're in Liyue! You went to Inazuma and back in a single day?
Even I have a private life, you know.
Okay, so when you say unexpected reunion, you mean running into us, right?
Who can say? But the anticipation of knowing that an unexpected reunion is due is making me happy to see everyone I crossed paths with today.
Fair enough. Even though we see each other pretty much every day, whatever makes you happy.
An unexpected reunion.
Wait, are you saying? Oh, Paimon gets it. Well, let's just hope the Shrine Maiden was right. Fingers crossed we find him.
I'm sorry. Did I say something I shouldn't have? You both seem a little down.
Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, back to business. Do you have a new commission you want to give to us?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. This one is from a miner. It seems to be related to investigating the chasm.
Really? Does this mean the chasm's not sealed off anymore?
I will leave the requester to fill you in on all the relevant details. His name is Yue Hui, and he should be at the chasm right now.
All right then. Thanks, Catherine. We'll head there right away.
Very well. Ad Astra Abyssosque. This time you are truly bound for the abyss. Good luck to you both.
Now we get to go off back into the unknown. I guess along the way we'll hit these. I have a lot of waypoints I haven't hit yet. You know, I don't nail this off stream. We already had like a half-hour interlude in between. And did I not do this one? No, I did not. They also want a level 50 Geo on the team. I know just what to do. Low level out. Where are you at? Noah.
I will protect you.
Getting us next round of the depth key would be pretty nice. Oh, I did say I was gonna make food on there, didn't I? Nah, screw it.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Had I known I was going to be playing Lights Out, I would have brought Ningguang instead. I think it's exactly what we're doing is Lights Out. Nope, that's already... God damn it. That's 20-second waste. You ever just mistakenly placed obsidian in Minecraft where you didn't want to? And we're talking like before enchantments were on tools. Yeah, that's 15 seconds of your life gone for each one. Hit that, that one's going... You know. Now the thing is it going to prioritize this before it disables the others, or is it going to let me through? Nope. Motherfucker. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, challenge failed. Whatever. Nope, you're getting benched. The game's yelling at me to train as if I died in battle again. Alright, we want Ningguang.
Understood.
Ah, son of a bitch. Perfect. But nope, not perfect. Yeah, I can't fully walk that over. We're left with the same thing here. A single one that's not lit up. Alright, we gotta solve. Gross. I was overreaching.
Don't get too close.
I swear by my sword. Lightning slash.
Fire it up! Reporting fire!
Submit. Lightning slash.
One more. Oh, we're just gonna do the funny to you, boyo. Up and out. He shoots and scores. Yeah, you're gonna tell me my team's weak, aren't you? Yep, all across the board. I figured as much. And it's gonna be like that for a long time. Alright, put sucrose back on.
My experiment.
All blues on this stream. At least a purple would be nice. Yep, time to climb a mountain. Get right on top of this, take a quick rest. Okay, and we'll do that lunch. So y'all got any plans coming up today? I have some pretty nice ones later that are gonna happen. Gonna be playing Tiny Tina's Wonderlands with my buddy Kip later on. Haven't played that game in probably 2 years, maybe 3. I never finished it though, so that'll be a nice revisit.
I'll keep this close. Take this!
Don't get too close!
Lightning slash!
I was thinking about doing the funny to them, but doesn't really do too much fall damage just to slime.
Fire it up!
And we never have to climb this mountain again. Just gonna borrow an amber right quick.
Leave it to me.
I'll keep this close.
Yo, it was a 2.0 chest. Let's go. A way to tell the difference. If you open a common chest and it gives you 2 primo gems, it's 2.0 plus. If you open if it gives you none, it's a 1.0 era. Like between 1.0 and 1.9. If you open an exquisite and it gives you 2, it's the 1.0 to 1.9. If it gives you 5, it's 2.0 plus. I didn't start playing until I think it was 4.4. It was around the time, I forget the zone name. It's the Lost Civilization of Rumeria questline started for Fontaine. It's out in the open, we'll snag it. Yeah, I still remember the first banner I tried pulling on was for Baiju's. And on my first banner I lost my 50-50. Ended up pulling Mona. My first 5-star that I got on the limited and wasn't a loss was Nikita. It was, that was around the time me and Luana started playing together on there, because at the same time we were both grinding Dragon Spine, and she was trying to get Hu Tao. Just gonna run around you. I don't want none of that right now. That Abyss Mage is just having the time of his life.
Swirl, Mark 2! Wait, hear me.
Come on, I'm hitting Q.
Absorption test! If only I stumbled upon lab supplies as often.
Oh, something else you'll notice, since the last stream, not the last Monday, but the Monday before, if you caught on, Sucrose's voice sounds different. She was recast, and they finally updated all of her voice lines. It actually makes me a bit happier for whenever we get to the point of needing to do paralogism on here, because her voice lines are not in it. Well, originally weren't. And the last I read, all English voice lines have been updated, except for Albedo's, which will still make that a little unnerving because he's the main he's one of the main characters for paralogism. I still remember whenever the SAG-AFTRA strike started, it was around the time of my first Lantern Rite, and I did the quest, and Hu Tao, she's one of the main characters for that one, and you have all these dialogue lines of her talking, but there was nothing recorded, no voices added. But like others were able to, and it's like, she has the most dialogue in this. Why?
Hi there! You must be Anywho I.
That was around the time I switched to using Japanese for a bit.
Ah, great. Good to meet you. Yes, I was the one who posted that commission. Wait a second. You look kind of familiar. Are you a famous adventurer or something?
It's complicated.
Oh, alright then. I'll start by introducing myself. I'm Anywho, a miner, and I received a mining permit for the Chasm just recently. I have a handful of other guys in my crew.
Seriously? They actually give permits out for the Chasm?
Yes, the folks over at Yujing Terrace finally came to their senses and are now allowing a limited amount of ore mining near the surface. We were among the first to gain approval, but some things have happened recently that put all the miners on edge.
Really? What happened? We haven't heard anything.
So, it's hard to say exactly how big of an issue it is. Could be something, could be nothing. The main thing is that it's just very strange. While one of the miners was on a break, he suddenly noticed a few hilly trolls walking his way. They seemed like they were in a daze or something. They walked right by him without giving him a single glance. They just made a beeline for the depths of the chasm. After that, the miner started observing his surroundings more closely and noticed the same thing happening time and time again.
Are the hilly trolls just curious? Maybe they just want to take a peek inside.
Not likely. The strange part is that in all the time this miner's been watching the hilly trolls, he's never seen any of them come back out. It seems to be a one-way trip. Once the hilly trolls go in, they never emerge again. And it seems to be happening more and more frequently as of late. What are these hilly trolls up to? What happens to them after they go inside? Is there a disaster brewing? These are the kinds of thoughts going through the guys' heads now. Everyone's driving themselves crazy worrying about it.
Paimon's not surprised. Paimon feels spooked just hearing about it.
Don't dare imagine what's going on inside the chasm.
Exactly. The deepest fear is the fear of the unknown, you know? So we have to get to the bottom of it before everyone can put their minds at rest.
Do we really want to take this commission? Thanks, Mr. Miner, sir. We need to consider it first.
We'll take it.
Hey, you can at least pretend to consider Paimon's opinion first.
When strange things happen, when strange things like this happen, I'm inclined to think the Abyss Order is involved.
Oh, so that's where you're coming from.
I really hate that they have the dialogue choices, or just...
Maybe we will find
it's the illusion of choice, but it's both.
You'll really regret it if you don't go, huh?
So, what's your verdict? Will you take the commission? No pressure, but I gotta say, I'm not loving the prospect of my mining permit going to waste.
Yep, we'll take it. We're kinda curious ourselves now, too.
Great. You're doing me an enormous service here. Now, let me give you the rough location that the hilly trolls keep heading to.
Oh, yeah, we gotta do, we have to do that before continuing? I think so. Okay. Alright, we're navigating that one. Okay. this is what unlocks the chasm, and then we can go into it. Ten crates of meat, 10 crates of vegetables, various amounts of firewood and camping equipment to be given to the Millilith outpost, 3 crates of various ores to be sent to the Ushan Hall warehouse in exchange for parts for tools, for spare parts for tools, in various amounts. Alright, sorry for making you wait. What do you need? Ah, it's you. Since when were we all that familiar with you? I mean, you are the heroes who saved Liyue. Your deeds are remembered by us all. Since you're here at the Chasm, you must be here on some important business. In which case, I'm sure you must have a permit from Lady Kuching, right? We don't. Really? I mean, sorry to trouble you. Since you must be very familiar with Lady Ningguang, a permit from her might hold still more weight. Could I see, please? Well, we don't have that either. Well, the Lord Tianshu is reclusive yet approachable, and also has great vision and the good of the people at heart. Surely he was the one who gave you permission to enter the chasm then. Maybe? In that case, would you mind letting me see your papers? Huh. I guess you don't have that either. Well, Ms. Ganyu works at Yujing Terrace, supporting the Qixing directly, so I'm sure her opinion would be in lockstep with theirs. You at least have her permission, don't you? Actually, you know what? We could have just asked Ganyu to sign off on this. I can, go look for her right now. So, you've come at a bad time. This is really not the season to be visiting the chasm. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is still working on eliminating a great safety hazard within, so this is still very much a danger zone. If you have been commissioned by some merchant or just to open the mine faster, then I suggest you read the report I submitted to Shenglu Hall carefully. What's this person talking about exactly? Could you tell me more about the chasm? Right. So about the chasm. If you don't intend to leave just yet, you're free to explore the area a bit. But please, do keep your actions within the remit or Liyue's laws and statutes. I should mention, though, that there's a place that is I highly recommend you avoid. For example, the Great Mine in the center of the chasm has had a 7-star array cast over it, by which I mean exactly what I say. It is a seal placed over the area by the Qixing. Well, that's quite the clear explanation. As for the weak, I mean focal point of the array, it lies in the bedrock keys surrounding the area. These were placed by the Qixing themselves. Connected in series, they affix the energy flowing through the array. The area around the bedrock the area around the bedrock keys has seen an abnormal amount of geo-elemental coalescence. It's almost as if the thing beneath yearns to finally emerge. Never mind me. I was just talking to myself. So yes, that's how things are. Please do not, and I repeat, do not go near the 7-star array, and don't even think about going down there to explore. Bedrock keys are definitely not losing structural integrity, and the surrounding areas are most certainly not plagued by any strange geo-elemental convergences. So please, don't you think of doing anything at all. But, I know what you're going to ask. There are most certainly no precious treasures down there, nor are there any prehistoric fossils to be had. And banish any thought you have about giant ancient ruins. Yes, please do not bear any fruitless expectations towards this place. The way you're saying all this is super suspicious. Not even mushrooms will grow down there. That's a fucking lie. Wait till I show you all that. Nor are there wish-granting stones, and there are definitely no sailors who grow strong just by eating mushrooms. Again, do not get your hopes up. Yeah, sure. There's no need to be so fierce. Anything else I should look out for? I suggest you go speak to... I'm not saying that first. She is an adventurer hired by the Ministry and was once a miner here. She knows the Chasm's geography like the back of her hand. Also, let me write you a certification real quick. When she sees it, she'll know that you're trustworthy. That said, I must warn you that no, is definitely not the sort of person who has trouble standing still, and definitely has no thoughts of undoing the array and having it a look underground. So there's no way that she would ever put a team of idle adventurers together to brazenly enter hazardous areas. As such, you can forget about asking her to enter the Chasm's mines. Uh-huh. Got it. Did you really? As long as you understand, we're good, in which case I won't take up any more of your time. Please don't. Yeah, I hate that about World Quest, but what can you do? Ooh, not enough for you. Okay. Take another.
A reward on the road.
Nah. More reading. Ah, it's you. Hello there. Muting was the one who introduced me. This is his. Yes, forget that sheet of paper. I already know who you are. Just fine. That Muting, all he does is put on airs and write papers. Everything's gotta follow this or that procedure and all that tripe. You know, stuff that makes you look important. I couldn't care less for that. In any case, your name is already well known throughout the Adventurers Guild. Never mind any of your other contributions to Leeway. I'm that famous? Of course. Many new recruits that guild have heard of your exploits on Dragonspine from Iris. That includes me, you know. But, oh yeah, I did do the Dragonspine quest during that one stream like 3 months ago. Piercing the frigid blizzard to open a path, discovering an ancient, forgotten kingdom beneath the ice and frost, reaching the perilous summit, confronting the great change that came over that place with a mortal form. The things you've experienced, the obstacles you've overcome, the truths you've uncovered, they can be summed up in one word: adventure. True adventure. Precisely. Wow, this is actually quite a shock to Paimon. Sorry. Well, that is actually quite a shock to Paimon. Are we really that awesome? No, you are not, Paimon. No, you are not. Oh, that laugh wasn't even for me reading the dialogue, but we're gonna keep it. And this isn't even mentioning the great battle you had with that sea monster on the Jade Chamber. Now, I wasn't there to witness it, mind you, but I haven't missed a single telling of that story. Huh. So there are stories about us too? Of course. They are very popular in the city, you know. If you ask me, I'd say that Tea Master Liu Su and Iron Tongue Tian are both good in their own way, but I just prefer Iron. Oh, don't worry, I get it. Iron Tongue Tian's style is definitely not for everyone. I do sometimes find that his choice of words and phrases features too much slang. But as for Liu Su, he takes a while to get going, you know. Sometimes you're there for 2 hours before you start going, oh hey, this is pretty good. Some people like that style, but I find it uninteresting. And if you mean to say this is just a story, it won't get stale. Let me just say this. If this were food or drink we were talking about, it would surely go bad if we wrapped it up and covered it for half a day without opening it up. Oh, are you alright? Something wrong with your throat? No. It's probably just a case of too much information. I'm sorry. I got a bit too excited there and didn't really consider if you were interested in what I was saying. Still, since you're here, Scarlet, are you here at the Cheese Thing's behest? Did Muning end up revealing some other information to you? Like, don't touch the bedrock keys, there's nothing under the chasm. No won't help you. Stuff like that. Yeah, your name's just No from now on. Repeat it over and over. Muning did indeed tell us all that. Huh. Well, he didn't scare us. Indeed, he wasn't doing that at all. Eh? So all the things he mentioned are true? Well, Muning is, in the end, a specialist hired by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Even if he wanted to ask for help, there's a lot that he is not allowed to reveal in public. So he can only warn us, and thus impart the means of getting into the chasm to you in a roundabout way. In essence, when he says you shouldn't, he really means that you can. What a weird guy. In any case, you also mentioned that he wrote you a certification and told you to come find me. That note, which you now carry, means that you have the authorization to travel through the chasm without any obstruction. Of course, barring any personal intervention by the Cheese Thing. And the fact that he suggested that you find me means that I should tell you the way into the depths of the chasm. Eh? That Muning. Well, for what it's worth, I apologize for all the covering up that we're doing, but trust me, we have good reasons for doing so. While the thing that they dug up under the chasm is truly abnormal, our investigations cannot be done with too much pomp and ceremony, lest the people be alarmed. That is the Cheese Thing's standing order. As such, we can only function under the cover of a no-entry order, secretly gathering explorers and scholars to enter the chasm and conduct investigations. This is all to, if necessary and where possible, stave off the crisis that festers beneath the earth. So all the people at the encampment were... That's right, they were all brought on as support staff. They're all pretty reliable. Well, mostly. That you came here is no coincidence. More than one big shot in the Cheese Thing has already recommended that we enlist your aid. And honestly, we've little reason not to comply. In any case, it is also said that your aid is not necessarily difficult to enlist. Doesn't that mean that we were tricked? Well, Paimon, time to leave. That's right, don't you treat us like a bunch of idiots. Oh, please wait. I was just passing on my superior's message. Those were her words, not mine. Just, let me take those words back, alright? Bye. Come now, this is the Cheese Thing we're talking about. They won't shortchange you for your aid. Let's see. It's not as if I'm short on Mora or anything. You don't exactly need help putting up missing person posters this time. Then why don't you just ask for something else this time? Well, if we could mitigate the safety hazards in the chasm, any underground treasures or valuables will be given to the one who discovers them. This is a special privilege given by the Cheese Thing. Just the two of you. Really? No tricks now. Well, in that case, Paimon's treasure time begins once again. Well, you see, the chasm is such a big place. Just imagine how much treasure there's going to be for our taking. Alright. Can we safely say that you've accepted this commission then? Alright, we'll do it for the treasure. Woohoo! New treasure! Alright, here's to a new adventure then. Again, let me apologize for wasting your time on all these things, all these other things. Let's get down to business, shall we? If we wish to enter the chasm, we first need to find an adjuvant made from a material known as lumenstone. Only with it can we move in the dark down there. Only those with visions can use the adjuvant. But considering that you can use elemental energies without a vision, it's my guess that you should have no problem making use of the adjuvant. So where do we find this thing? It's in a warehouse to the south. The warehouse is well guarded, so it should be pretty secure. Just come back once you've gotten a hold of the catalyst. Oh, thank fuck I can take a break from talking.
Lightning slash! Stay clear!
Check this out.
I swear by my sword!
Little taste. That
Enhanced animal module 75! Take this!
Don't get too close.
I got careless. I should replace my shoe.
We got the lumenstone. Leveling up that lumenstone also gets us a lot of gems too. And more potential pulls. Yeah, this next ad break I'm gonna step away and use the bathroom. I'm halfway through my jug already, damn. And no, Red did hydrate once, but I've been just drinking it on the side. We're back, you big liar. Huh? Me? What happened? No one was guarding the warehouse at all. What do you mean, it's well guarded? Huh? That shouldn't be the case. When I was guarding the place, the treasure hoarders wouldn't even dare come near it. There's another one of those two-liners, god damn it. Wait a moment. Who did you say was guarding the warehouse again? Me? Well, are you guarding it right now? Well, come on now. Which adventurer in their right mind would let themselves get tied down with such a boring task, am I right? Ah, right. Well, putting your dereliction of duty to one side for the time being, let's talk about how we'll undo the array instead, shall we? Right. Honestly, I'm not too sure about how the bedrock keys work, but you could start from looking into these cage-shaped geoelemental formations over there. What is that? These strange formations have been puzzling the Ministry of Civil Affairs for some time now. They seem to have grown up from the bedrock of the chasm over the last 2 years, and their properties are very similar to those of the thing underground. We say this because they can undergo some kind of disintegration when under the influence of the anomalies. Later, Houston Hall's investigations revealed that they have been absorbing geoelemental energy from the surroundings, slowly eroding the structure of the bedrock keys. It is a most ominous phenomenon, almost like something is consciously trying to break the sealing array. We have to clear them out twice every month, but they will always grow back quickly, and they have only grown back quicker over time. Perhaps that thing below is growing restless, and that is why the Chasm has sent us to investigate. So, I'm gonna do one of these. Yeah, switch Tama. Want you to do that. There we go. Oh, nope, I'm not gonna read that fast, nor do I care to. Try hitting the formations. One down, 6 to go. You undid the bindings of the bedrock key so easily. Guess we were right to put our faith in you two. I'm quite sure we just damaged public property. Won't the Chasing investigate this matter? Muning has already sent a damage report ahead of us. But technically the bedrock keys were damaged before we arrived, not after. Well, that leaves 4 more that we need to handle. Well, I thought it was 7 keys, not 5, but okay. Oh yes, I've drawn a basic diagram that shows where 3 of the 4 pillars are. I hope it'll be of use to you. As for the last one, honestly I'm not very sure where that is anymore. After the miners were dismissed, there was a seepage incident in that mine, causing the cylinder to be submerged under the water. I hate the word seepage, I really do. Not because it's like one of those trigger words like how people hate the word moist, but no, it goes back to the blue collar comedy show. And there's a story that Jeff Foxworthy was telling leading into a joke about side effects with medications, and he brought up the specific one of anal seepage. And anytime I hear that word, my mind just goes right back to that comedy show. In any case, just settle the other 3 sites. We'll meet up after that and think about what to do next. Not coming along with us? Not this time. I mean, I was originally assigned to guard the warehouse, but thanks to my slip-up, I nearly let the treasure hoarders in there. Honestly, I'm already in your debt for not reporting my error. Things could get bad if Muning catches me and puts me on the trail of some errands again, so I'll just stand guard as I should, for now. Still, I believe that this riddle will be no match for the 2 of you at all. We're just gonna take a detour. Yeah, there's nothing funny you can do with these if you have Ningguang. I don't know if it's fixed, and I've never tried it myself because I was afraid of doing harm to my PC. Yep. You tried. Let's see. I don't know if we're gonna pull the quote-unquote funny off.
Understood.
But
Well, why settle for less than more?
There's a spot that has a ton of them lined up, and the reverberations lag out the game. I just don't know the spot. I'll know the spot when I see it. It's just, I need to find said spot.
A keen eye.
Yeah, I'm working my way over towards that statue of the 7, if anything. That'll at least reveal the map here. I'm just gonna...
Wealth. Why settle for less than more?
I wonder if it has to do with these big ones, because I don't know if these reverberate. But we'll find out. Nope.
It's not.
We can't have treasure unaccounted for.
It is a precious chest. Why not?
Check this out.
You can't run. Well, I see through you, Jackie and Killjoy. We've all been doing it, right?
Take this!
Yes, Rockley. Well,
Barbados, find us.
take cover. Don't be a Killjoy.
Ah, he's sucking me. What, anyway?
Your life is mine. Give up.
Wait, fire it up.
Send this quickly. Use this first.
Check this out.
Let's send this quickly.
I got you covered.
answer from this world?
No, we get to see everything. I'm not gonna mine it right now, but we'll leave one of those there. I wonder if I just spam her, her normal attack at that.
It's no.
Or maybe at this one. Nope, has to wait to charge up. I think they fixed whatever was causing it, or I'm just doing it wrong. There's a big chance that I'm just doing it wrong. Not too worried about them right now. We'll save exploration specifically for like an exploration stream. I didn't see the ads go off. I am going to step away here though, so BRB. I really need to be. Hey y'all, something came up. Gonna be cutting it early. We'll talk about this at some other point, but for now I gotta go. Y'all take care, okay?